Back everybody to Open. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, for 107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B. Our first guest is the Senior Vice President of Sobro, been around for a while, and dedicating her career to community development. She's here to set you up for the third Bronx Real Estate Summit. It's coming up. Lourdes Zapata, we welcome you to the show.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Now, we missed one another when we did a big conference over at Sobro.
Yes.
And we brainstormed and everything. We had a lot of fun. We were talking about a number of different things. What is this conference all about, the one that's coming up?
Well, the summit, this is our third in a series, and the idea is to pull together Bronx real estate professionals, real estate developers, nonprofit organizations, architects, brokers, everyone who's involved in one way, shape, or form in real estate in the Bronx and economic and community development in the Bronx, to talk about our unique challenges and our unique opportunities that are available in the borough. That, you know, the Bronx is the Bronx. It's not Brooklyn, it's Manhattan. We have our own kind of unique circumstances.
Mainland of the five boroughs.
That's right, that's right. We're the only one connected to the rest of the state.
That's right. Now, who are some of the people you have coming down? Some of the organizations, the businesses?
Well, we have, Sobro is doing it in conjunction with Mastermind Realty, as well as the Kretschmer companies. Those are our co-directors for the Real Estate Summit. We've got a law firm, Canton Much and Rosamond, that's also helping sponsor the event. And we've had, this is our third in a series, so we've had in the past Carol Samuel from Bronx City Planning. We've had Dan Walsh from the Mayor's Office of Environmental Remediation. For this particular event, we've got actually Seth Pinsky, who's the president of the New York City Economic Development Corporation. We've got Elisa Goldman from the Triangle Equities Group. It's the development organization that's been selected to develop the vacant site on 149th Street in the Hub, and they're going to talk about their development and their plans for that project. And we also have Ron Moelis, who's president and CEO of L&M Equity Participants, that's done a ton of affordable housing and community development in the Bronx. So we've got some interesting folks coming up.
Yeah, sounds like it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be at Sobro?
It's going to be held at the Bronx Museum of the Arts. The event, it was designed to not just talk about Bronx real estate development and what's going on, but also to try and highlight and sponsor some of our fabulous institutions. So we raise money. We ask for a $25 contribution. 100% of the contributions go to other nonprofit organizations. So our first one was held at the library on Kingsbridge Road, and we donated some funds to the library. The last one we did at the Bronx Museum of the Arts. We're going to repeat it again at the Bronx Museum of the Arts this time around. However, our organization that we're going to give the money to is the Gaucho's Gym, which is on 146th Street and Girard Avenue. So it serves a dual purpose. It is a mini fundraiser for some of the nonprofits that we have here in the Bronx, but we also talk about real estate and get these folks together, networking and brainstorming about what's going on in the city.
And after you do all the brainstorming and all that's over and done with, what do you hope that people will learn from this? What's going to happen from this? What's going to be the
I mean, I think that it's a nice opportunity to hear about what's going on in the borough from the folks that are actually impacting what's going on in the borough. So, for example, when Carol Samuel came out, she talked about the rezoning that was going on East Tremont Avenue. So, you know, obviously the hope is that folks get to really hear firsthand what the intent is and what the vision is for East Tremont and the real estate development there. And they also heard about the commercial development.
What does that affect when they do the rezoning?
Well, it allows for a different type of development to happen. Previously, East Tremont had not been zoned for the residential, the density of the residential development that it can be done now. So we're hoping it sparks ideas and it brings folks to the community.
Are residents affected in any way?
Not the existing residents. What it does allow, though, is for additional housing development to happen in the area. So we'll bring more folks to the community.
And you guys have been a part of a lot of things, a lot of development that has happened over the years in the Bronx.
Yeah, well, we're
hotels going up and everything.
Yeah, we're going to be celebrating our 40th anniversary next year at Sobro, and we've done a lot of, you know, I like to say, if you need it, we have it at Sobro, from workforce development to youth programming to affordable housing and special needs housing as well.
You also have the jobs, career fairs.
Yes.
So I've been to a few of those at Sobro.
Yes, we've had that, and we have business expos where we bring small business together. We do a variety of workforce and youth programming for young people that are in and out of school. We just got awarded another Youth Bill grant, which was really exciting for us. It provides, Youth Build is a federally funded program that takes young people who need to get their GED, but also pairs them in the construction trades. So it gives them some on-the-job training as well as education to get them to their GED purpose. So that was exciting.
I think that's one of the things we spoke about when we came over and we did the Steve Harvey breakfast program over there.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. We just learned about it last week, so we're celebrating.
That's great, and you got the funding for it. That's like one of the toughest things to get sometimes, especially in this climate.
Yeah, it's a very tough climate and economy. A lot of organizations, ourselves included, are facing a lot of dramatic cuts in our funding. We rely very heavily on city, state, and federal funding, and those programs tend to be cut back. So we're trying to do more with less, and we're trying to really continue to serve the community that we're designed to serve.
And that's a good thing, because you're able to continue to do a lot of the programs that you guys put together.
Yes.
You know, with less money, less funding.
Yeah.
You're still doing it, and you guys are still getting paid. That's a wonderful thing.
Well,
we have a job.
we have dedicated staff. I mean, we have a lot of our staff are Bronx residents. I'm a Bronx girl. I was born and raised in the Bronx. So there are folks that are really passionate and committed to the work that we do. So, you know, they do without raises for a while, and you know, they work really, really long hours. So it's the staff and the people that are really dedicated to the work that we do.
That's wonderful. You're helping others get what they need out of life with the wonderful program.
I get to help my borough.
Yeah. So what's coming up next? I mean, you have this thing. First of all, give us the date of the
it's November 2nd.
Real Estate Summit.
It'll be November 2nd at the Bronx Museum of the Arts. We start at 8:30 in the morning. We serve breakfast, give folks a chance to network and have a donut and a bagel and coffee and talk. And it goes, we try to get folks out until about 10:30. So, and then I think in terms of events, that's about it until our gala. We're going to be celebrating our 39th birthday on December 1st.
So wait a minute, this is just a breakfast, the summit?
It's a breakfast summit, yes. We get folks in at 8:30. Folks are done usually by 11. So it's just the morning. Okay. It's an informal process, and we get folks just talking about what's going on in the borough.
Good, good. And you said you have the what coming up?
Our 39th gala birthday will be on December 1st. So we'll be celebrating that.
It's always in November. It's usually around the third week, the week before.
We always end up playing with the dates, and then you try to work out scheduling, and you try to figure out when's the best time. And our guests, we're going to be honoring HarperCollins this year, with the Cordero, who's a community activist in our community. So you got to juggle around the schedules.
Yeah, yeah, because we always share the same date. It's always a week, a Thursday before Thanksgiving. And you usually have it at the Hilton Hotel, I think.
We're having it at the Hyatt. This year we're doing it at the Hyatt. It's a Thursday night. So it's a fun time. You got to come.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have a good time.
And mine is the 17th, so we always share that night. So Thursday, November 17th.
Okay.
Make the great awards, dinner, dance. Everybody's going to be there.
We'll swap invitations.
Yeah, sure. So you have all these wonderful things going on. What you have people coming back and sharing their stories, what they've gotten out of Sobro over the years?
You know, it's interesting when we look at our alumni. I mean, I handle the community and economic development piece, so we work with a lot of small businesses, and it's always encouraging and gratifying to see folks that are still very interested and passionate about investing in the community. I met earlier this week with a gentleman that's looking at opening a supermarket in the Bronx. Triangle Equities, this project is certainly really exciting. They're looking at another supermarket on 149th Street and 3rd Avenue, as well as some charter schools. Sobro actually worked with the first Montessori school in New York City and opened up for this school year. And we worked with them very closely in finding a location. So we're all over the place.
So you have a great background, New York University.
Yes.
You started up at you went to Sobro, and then you left Sobro.
Yes.
And you went to work upstate.
I did.
And you came back in what, 99 or something like that? 2000.
I came back 2 years ago, whatever that is, 2008. Yes. I mean, I was at Sobro for 8 years. I wanted to expand my background, so I went to work for a local municipality in Orange County. I live in Orange County, so the commute was much shorter.
I love it up there.
Yeah, the commute was much shorter.
You guys have power?
We just got it back last night, so we were very cold on Saturday and Sunday, so we just got power, And my daughter's home from school today, so they don't have power.
Is that your daughter over there?
That is my daughter over there.
She's watching you on TV.
Yes,
what's her name?
Maya.
Hi, Maya. Big up to Maya and the crew. Okay, give us a date and all the particulars again.
November 2nd, 8:30 a.m. at the Bronx Museum of the Arts. First, the 3rd Bronx Real Estate Summit.
Lourdes Zapata, Senior Vice President, Sobro.
Yes,
and
thank you
Sobro
very
stands
much.
for?
South Bronx Overall Economic Development Corporation.
There you go. For more information, visit www.sobro.org. Up next, we tackle the issues of bullying in our schools. Well,